we have Web3 gaming, we have some marketplaces. I want to just get more in general and just talk about like, what is your guys's most focused vertical you're looking on right now? Like, where are you really driving home on, spending most of your time, like in this current point of time? Where do you see your edge? And we'll start with Justin at Fractal, go through to Gomez, and then over to Magic Eden.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. So obviously it's gaming. You know, I've come from a gaming background. At Twitch, we really focused. You know, we had the site actually beforehand that was, you know, everything. Anyone could stream anything they wanted, and we made the conscious decision to say, hey, let's focus on gaming, which is at the time was only 3% of the traffic. We're like, let's just triple down on gaming. We love gamers. This is the content that we like to watch. And we focused on it, and obviously, you know, became something that far exceeded our expectations. And here at Fractal, it's the same thing. We're just really focused on gaming. We're gamers. We like the gaming experiences, and so we think of our customer as the developer making a game, a blockchain game, and that's entirely our focus. Like, so, you know, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, definitely.
And sorry. The question is like, how do we see our role in gaming? Or
no, just like your specific vertical at Magic Eden. Like, what do you think is like the best thing for you guys to be focusing on right now? You can even take a step back from Web3 gaming. We got a little deep there with Alex and Max. So I know some of those questions don't apply to marketplaces.
Yeah. No sweat. I think it's a really interesting position for Magic Eden right now to think about different categories. You know, frankly, now that we have majority market share on Solana, the question is like, where's like the next 10x growth coming from? And I think like, you know, we see a lot of collections on our site as the introduction for what's to come. And that can be anything across sports. It can be across photography and art. It can be across music. And it can also most definitely include games. So I think we're working to figure out like all the different types of use cases and the different verticals that we want to pursue. The first one that we did launch is Eden Games, which is now readily available on our sidebar. And that's where we want to do fun things like hosting tournaments and showcasing all the games that we have. But in the future, I think there will be other categories that join that sidebar. So that's all I can say for now.
Definitely. That's exciting.
Cool. As far as verticals, you know, like a lot of game designers, whether it's indie teams or AAA teams, you know, the game design is often based on just something that the creators want to play. The game designers want to play themselves. So that's definitely the case here with Portals, where, you know, we weren't really seeing a very interesting, more accessible metaverse emerging, something that we would particularly want to hop into and play. So so we're looking at things like Second Life and VR chat that are a little bit more niche, and seeing that, you know, we wouldn't really get into that. This type of stuff that we would be into was more mass market. So again, Animal Crossing, something that's just really accessible. And then we're looking at examples of games that have done really awesome virtual cities. So Yakuza, Grand Theft Auto, very cool cities to explore. We weren't really seeing that emerging. So it's like, how do we do that? How do we build that? So we're kind of scratching our own itch, and that's essentially the vertical that we're, you know, focused on, is as gamers that are interested in games like Animal Crossing and Yakuza and exploration, like what would we want to play? So